Chance stroked the mask's fragments, feeling their curves and contours under her fingers. Chalky dust coated her hands when she pulled away. Chance rubbed the white powder between her thumb and fingers, wondering who the lady was and how she came to be in her Mayma's attic all the way from Paris. She squeezed her eyes shut, blew out a long breath to help her relax, then reached out both hands and laid them on the lady's broken face, waiting to see if the figure would talk to her. This was exactly the sort of thing that made Chance weird, a misfit, and invited the wrath of Jessica. No wonder your mommy killed herself and tried to take you with her. Chance knew that, but sometimes it worked. Sometimes when she had been hiding from her father in the little triangle formed by the couch shoved up against the wall, she would hold one of her mother's old handmade clay figurines, a little pig, an elephant, a harbor seal, close her eyes and hold her breath, and she could feel them move, come alive just for her, right there in the palm of her hand. And they would whisper to her, "You will be all right. You're not alone. You are a miracle." So now Chance closed her eyes, laid her hands upon the face, and concentrated. Chance was patient. She waited a long time. But the lady refused to speak. Chance turned her attention to the papers surrounding the sculpture. One after the other, she smoothed them out against her thigh, sticky with sweat. She tried to make out the words, but although Mayma insisted on speaking Cajun at home, Chance was still learning to read and write in French. But she sounded the words out as best she could. One paper seemed to be an old grocery list. She recognized a few words. A handful of scraps appeared to be phone messages, receipts, rough sketches of faces and hands, a list of measurements. And then she spied the letter. It wasn't much of a letter as far as letters go. It had been torn in two, but Chance rifled through the box and found the second part. The halves were easy enough to match. The calligraphy set it apart from the other scraps. The writing was slanted and dramatic, hard to read. The ink had faded to an earthy sepia tone. The paper yellowed, as though over the years the two hues had reached out to each other, trying to merge. Written in French, it said, "My love, my dearest, Olivier has agreed to help. We can wait no longer. We must act. I will be waiting. Take nothing with you." In a different handwriting, less sure with ink splotches, as though written by someone unaccustomed to holding a pen, were the words, "You will never let me go alive." Chance turned the paper over, then emptied the wooden crate, searching for more, but that was all there was. Her hands shook as she reread the letter, sounding out the words. It was something special, she was sure. Maybe this was it, Chance thought. Maybe this was the secret, the special purpose for which she had cheated death. "Tell me again, Mayma. Tell me about my mama when the car went off the road. Why didn't I die too?" "The Lord's got something special planned for you, Chance. You mark my words. You're a miracle, child. Don't you forget it."